Welcome to part 2 of my Rome vlogs. This is the second and last part of our vlogs for 2022, and you can continue to eat and explore the Eternal City with us on our final few days in Rome. Buongiorno!
Buongiorno!
Today we have our Colosseum day, and Nikita and I are going to a pasticceria that I really like, so I'll take you there. So this is a fragolina, this is a maritozzo con panna, and this is a Palatine con ricotta. This is like filled with ricotta, oh my gosh. I'm so excited. So as you can see, these pastries were so delicious. We picked them up at the Regoli Pasticceria right next door, and we brought them into the bar so that we can enjoy them with a nice coffee. I was really trying to wait for Nikita and the coffees, but as you can see, I couldn't resist. Let's see what he thinks about these delicious baked goods.
Oh my god.
Careful you don't get dirty. Delicious, eh? So we just ate at that Regoli Pasticceria. Right next door is a Regoli cafe, so you can get your coffee as well as some maritozzi. We got some things from the pasticceria, so from the bake shop. So we got maritozzi, we got a fragolina, which was a wild strawberry tart, and we got this thing called fagotino with ricotta. Fagotino is kind of like a millefeuille style cake with ricotta. It was just incredible. How was it?
Delish. I loved all the pastries.
Yes.
I can't even single out a particular one. I think that for me, maybe that layered cake with ricotta inside was really good.
Yes.
But I loved every one of them, including the strawberry tart.
Yes, and it was your first time trying a maritozzo.
Yeah.
And it was delicious.
Pure cream in a nice soft bun.
Yes, and I said he did good for his first time trying a maritozzo, because I heard that that's like the best maritozzo in Rome at this Regoli Pasticceria.
Really good.
And yeah, it's basically a brioche bun with whipped cream inside, but it's not sweet whipped cream, it's just delicious. So highly recommend. We walked all the way there. It was about a 45-minute walk. Now we're going to the Colosseum, which from the Colosseum it's about, I would say, 10 to 15 minutes away. Today we're going inside the Colosseum. Nikita's never been inside. I haven't been inside since 2010 when I did like a Kentucky tour when I was really young, so I'm actually excited to go back in. And Juls and Attic are not with us today because they didn't want to go inside. So we're just on our own. So let's go. We're in the Colosseum.
My knees hurt.
Yeah, these steps are steep. So now we're on the upstairs level. As was to be expected, the Colosseum was packed with tourists just like us who are very eager to get inside and explore the history that surrounded them. It was incredible. Just make your way up to the second floor and you'll be rewarded. Ta-da! We are here. We can see the Colosseum, how it used to be. It's actually very cool.
Hi.
Taking it all in, enjoying the view.
It's the view that matters.
Yes, beautiful.
Trying to imagine myself being here.
So this was my second time in the Colosseum, and this was Nikita's first time. We decided to do it without a guide, and sometimes you actually did overhear the tour guides explaining things, so I did include a clip of that for your listening pleasure.
And a day at the Guardian Games always went the same way. There was always the same program. So in the morning were the animal hunts. So they'd bring the animals up in the elevators, and everywhere you can see like a square bit in the underground with some like little white bits sticking up, some white stones. Yeah, that is the location of an elevator. Yeah.
So the guide was explaining that there were elevators to actually raise the animals into the arena. So essentially in the morning there were the animals, sometimes fighting each other and sometimes fighting other gladiators. During lunchtime, this guide was explaining that there were public executions. And then in the afternoon there were the gladiator games where they would reenact a battle, usually something that actually happened. I overheard this guide saying that the movie Gladiator, there was of course some bits that were exaggerated, but some things were actually quite true to life and what really did happen. So this really did inspire me to want to watch Gladiator all over again. So even though we didn't have a guide, it was actually fun to overhear some of their insights and conversations into what actually took place in the Colosseum. Nikita loves touching the walls, right? Because you're touching history. It's so fascinating. Like how old this was, how many people came through here, just incredible. So the Colosseum, done. Our time inside the Colosseum was incredible. I forgot actually how beautiful it was inside. I hadn't been in over a decade, so it was really nice to see all over again. And now we are on the way to the Roman Forum. We definitely weren't expecting to have such an unobstructed view of the Colosseum itself, so we definitely took advantage of this. Now we are in the Roman Forum, Il Foro Romano, and we're browsing, or touring I should say, this area on our own, no guide, just at our leisure, and it's so nice!
Stunning, huh?
Woo! So I'm under an olive tree right now, and we are exploring the Roman Forum and the Palatine Hill. Is Nikita?
Oh, you're chilling under an olive tree?
Under an olive tree.
Beautiful.
So cool here, and when you enter you have like an amazing panorama of the Colosseum, nobody around you, so we took advantage. We took a lot of pictures and videos together. It was really nice, so we're actually really enjoying ourselves, and even though it's a hot day, you do find some freshness in the shade. You
do, of course.
And we're filling up our water bottles in the Nassoni as well, so
everywhere we see.
Everywhere we can.
Yeah.
So let's go. I'm telling you right now, I honestly don't remember this being so beautiful. It sort of feels like we're in like an ancient villa, doesn't it? Like we're exploring the grounds of like, it's just incredible just to see so much history all around you. We're at our own leisurely pace. I guess we don't know as much as we would if we were on a tour, but I like this because you can just read, explore at your own pace, and it's just really nice. So honestly, I highly recommend doing the Colosseum on the inside, and of course the Roman Forum, especially if you've never seen it before.
Yes. Lovely.
So this was a stadium-like area where some of the emperors would walk around. How incredible. I just love these Roman trees as well. They're just stunning. You see them everywhere. They're so beautiful. So even if you're touring the Roman Forum without a guide, there are still lots of little indicators as to what exactly you're looking for. We learned some fun facts, such as how Julius Caesar was cremated right here. So we just finished seeing the Colosseum and the Roman Forum. As you would have seen, it was an incredible experience. I highly recommend it. And Nikita was pointing out that tickets to the Colosseum, I think they're about 15 euros or so. And for an extra 4 euros, you can have access to the Roman Forum, which I highly recommend. You are walking a lot on these cobblestone roads. I definitely recommend running shoes for sure. And I do recommend doing this. It's a great experience, and it's a really cool way to honestly be in an open air museum where you truly feel like you're transported back into time. It kind of gives you goosebumps just to imagine like who walked these streets, who was here. We're literally walking through history, so it's quite incredible. So I highly recommend this for sure. Speaking of historical sites, we happened to stumble across this film set or TV set or commercial set, we have no idea, but it seemed that they were filming something of a historical piece, and it was so fun to watch the actors and actresses. This is the Jewish quarters.
Correct.
And now I'm taking Nikita to eat a delicious pastry. Because in every area I know where you can get a good pastry. So I was like, oh my gosh, we're walking by the Jewish area, so we're gonna have something from Boccione. And this is the famous ricotta crostata cake. I believe these ladies were offered money for this cake and they would not give the recipe, so it's really delicious. So if you like ricotta and cakes, pies, tarts, whatever, you'll love it. What do you think?
I'm mesmerized.
Yeah.
We're just walking into random corners and finding really cool things that we relate to. Very interesting.
Yes. So we just went to Boccione. I got a cake for Nikita and I and a cake for Jules and Adek to share. I got them ricotta cioccolato and us ricotta biscioli or ciliegie, cherries. So, yeah. Nikita got a delicious laffa. This has, I think, bacala. Very delicious. Super good, and something different to get since we were in the Jewish quarter. So, yum.
Love it. Tastes like this.
What are you eating now?
Lamb, chicken, and a whole bunch of other stuff, just mixed. Whoa.
So we were right in the area, as you see, and this is what I was talking to you about. This is the ricotta with cherry, and Jules has the ricotta with chocolate. Delicious, guys, from Boccione. Highly recommend this spot as usual. And if you like this, you'll love the pasticceria from Martinucci that hopefully we'll have tomorrow. Because it's very similar. Honestly, the crust is very similar. This is like a giant version. Yeah.
Hello! Hey guys! Buonasera! Tonight we are together once again and we are eating at
Da Enzo al 29.
the line is very long. We got here about, what would you say?
6:30.
6:30-ish?
7:30 now, yeah.
I think a little past 6:30 and the line was already so long. We missed the first round of people, but we will be in the next round of people to get in.
We're taking a walk, me and Lee, just to get a breeze.
Yeah, so we're taking a nice little walk while the guys wait in line for a bit, for a few minutes, and we just thought it was a good chance to pop in and say hi.
And it's our second last night here in Italy.
I'm so sad.
This trip kind of like, it felt long, but it also did fly by.
It flew by.
So, as per usual, you
And
know.
Da Enzo's open today for the first time since they're on their Ferragosto break, so we're lucky enough to be able to catch it just before we leave.
Day, because they were closed for almost a month.
I know, wow.
Since August 14th, I think, or the 15th.
That's insane. So yeah, so we're into September and we're going to be eating well tonight. Fingers crossed.
To start, we have the burrata. That's delicious. Nikita and I are sharing
The cacio e pepe.
cacio e pepe, what they're really actually so deliciously known for. It's amazing here. And the fettuccine. More wine. Always more wine for these guys. Our table is always looking very similar. Adek got the same as me, as usual.
You copied me.
Delish. No more fragolina, but they have frutta di bosco, so mixed berries, with the same mascarpone mousse.
This is the mascarpone with...
Usually this mousse is topped with little baby wild strawberries, which are so good, but today it was frutta di bosco.
Enjoy! Enjoy, Adek!
It's an experience.
Yeah, the whole thing is an experience.
It is, it is.
While you wait,
Yeah.
drink,
Yeah.
after that you sit down. The burrata was insane.
The lights went off and everyone's singing happy birthday. No, the lights all went out. The power went out. This adds to your experience, right?
That's so much fun.
Today is a walking record, 30,000 steps. Whoa! As you can see, Nikita and I really walked a lot.
So good morning. As you saw us here the other day, Martinucci, now we're finally coming for breakfast. Even though we tried a pasticciotto, so delicious. It's our last day here in Rome, which is very bittersweet for us, so at least we're having a sweet send-off with this nice delicious breakfast. We have a nice lunch later on, and I'm so excited to be here and to try a pasticciotto again. This is classic leccese of our region, and so delicious, so yeah. Let's eat and enjoy.
Canada.
Ciao Canada.
Ciao.
Adesso apre pure a Nord Italia. Milano, sì.
Ah, okay. Okay, come to Martinucci, it's amazing. Pasticciotti, leccese. Best.
After a lot of sweet treats, Jules and I did some shopping and we stumbled upon this Cafe Marcel that has the cutest bags of Rome, and they are all designed and illustrated by this couple. They were so nice, so I told them I would shout them out in my vlog. So definitely check it out. It's right near Piazza Navona.
Today, for the first time ever, we're eating at Roscioli Salumeria. Ooh, so we are trying the restaurant version for the first time after being fans of the cafe,
Yes,
the
this is
forno.
the first time actually we've come to
trying the restaurant.
their location so much, but the restaurant we've yet to eat at. And it's our last day here. Oh my god, I'm so sad. We were just saying how we had a wonderful trip and it's just been beautiful and like perfect. So
We couldn't have asked for a better trip, and honestly, we have memories to last a lifetime.
yeah, so it was so nice doing it with Lee and Nikita and Adek. It's like, it's very great.
Roscioli in this beautiful cellar downstairs. I didn't even realize they had a downstairs area, so bon appetit.
I love it. Try the pickled stuff.
Yeah.
And the ricotta.
It's a pickled vegetable with ricotta.
Good.
Just to start as like an amuse bouche. That's cute. I can't leave Rome without trying an artichoke. This is a carciofi alla romana, so it's stewed. It's not like the Jewish artichoke, which is fried. I prefer the stewed ones better. So let's try.
And the outer pieces are harder.
Let's try.
I love it. Tasty?
And we have the burrata. You can see that it's already been cut, and you can see all the cream.
Come on over.
Aw, hugging.
Okay. This guy gets so shy. Cheap?
Delicious? Yeah, cheap. Delicious?
Crunchy.
Yeah.
I love it.
The crunchy guanciale.
But so flavorful.
So Nikita has carbonara, as does everyone else at the table.
Except for?
I wanted to try the grisha to show Nikita what it is, but it's very similar to carbonara, but without the egg. So look. Grisha. Delicious. We have these little wine cookies, which I absolutely love. These red wine cookies. Usually you dip them in wine, but they gave us some chocolate to dip them in. How delish. Yeah.
That's a granita al cafe at Santo Eustachio.
Santo Eustachio. Delicious. Look, the panna is on the bottom and on the top. Yum. I think you call this sotto sopra. The only thing I'm not going to miss from Rome is this staircase. You don't know. You don't know. You don't even know. I feel like we're on like the 4th floor and the guys have to do this with luggage, okay? This is really crazy, but it's our last night, so maybe I will miss it after all. Who knows?
So this is one of my favorite secret spots of Rome. I don't know how secret it is really, but it feels very secretive because there is never a soul in sight, it seems. And this is Sant'Ivo alla Sapienza, and it is a Roman Catholic church built in 1642. And I absolutely just love this courtyard. It was designed by Borromini, and it really makes an impression when you can find a beautiful quarter of Rome without any tourists.
Now we're going to meet up with Jules and Attic. We tried to make it in to see a church, but we didn't make it on time, so Jules and Attic are on their way. We're going to meet up at the Pantheon, and then from there, the Trevi Fountain for one more time, right? Ta-da! We're waiting for Jules and Attic. We said we would meet by the Pantheon. What a nice meeting spot. And now when it comes to vlogging, sometimes I don't know how I'm vlogging, what I'm doing, because I have to vlog, take pictures, videos, Instagram, the works. But if you want to know any of the good places, restaurants we have to eat, if you kind of want more of a list, I have them saved in my story highlights on Instagram. So be sure to follow me there at ladolcelisa, right? Yes. Just soaking up our last night in the beautiful Eternal City. Look, Jules is here. Hi guys, it's our last night and we're very sad.
I know.
I said it's bittersweet, right?
It's bittersweet. We miss Luna, we miss all of our family back home, but we had an amazing trip.
Yeah, it feels good, it feels complete, you know, we don't feel like we're missing out, so yes. It's been so wonderful to be here together. Beautiful.
And now I gathered the group together to make a final wish at the Fontana di Trevi.
Woo! Did you make a wish?
Yes.
The Trevi Fountain is always a zoo. As we were taking our pictures, very hectically,
Got drenched.
this kid was like using water and he splashed my whole butt. It's very refreshing, but literally my butt is wet and I walk around with a wet butt. We did our shots, we did our footage, and hopefully we have some good pictures. It's so hectic, it's so hectic. This is actually really good at sparkling wine.
Mariuccia for our last night in Rome.
Guys, we have another potato croquet. This time we have it with stracciatella cheese and prosciutto crudo. Enjoy! Bon appetit! Attic got his little fried pizza rolls as well, and the same potato croquet t-shirt. I want to see that potato inside. Attic,
It's like the paparazzi.
It's him after a couple of drinks.
Babe, yours looks really delicious.
I'm not even waiting.
Look at ours. Oh my gosh. I'm trying this again. I feel like I've tried this before, but it's all the rage. So here we go. It's really good. Wow. Have a bite, Jewel. Isn't it good? It's actually really good. Try.
worker at Frigidarium was so nice, and it was really nice to be able to speak to him and talk about our mutual love for zabaione.
Era strano che lo zabaione in Canada è famoso.
No, ma non è. Per noi sì. Vabbè, un saluto a Canada allora.
Ciao.
Ciao. Grazie.
I completely forgot you can get panna with zabaione. So zabaione panna. Oh my god, the crema sbagliato is really good. Yeah, the flavor that I got is the crema sbagliato, and it's so good. It's like coffee, nocciola, and meringue pieces inside. Zabaione cream on top, and I also got peanut butter flavor.
You just had a peanut butter.
Amazing.
So today for breakfast we got these delicious pasticceria. They're leccese, they're from the Puglia region, just like us. This is the crema and amarena flavor, so black cherry and cream filled. This is like double chocolate, so even the chocolate little pastry and the chocolate inside. And then there's just an extra gendria one. They didn't have the ricotta ones, but we took these yesterday as well. So let's eat our final breakfast in Italy.
This trip went by so fast, but we hope you enjoyed the vlog and everything. And
don't forget to follow Julia's channel because she's vlogging as
I
well.
vlog too,
a different
so
perspective. So
love you
more
guys.
Italy goodness. Look what's inside the chocolate one. Delicious, rich chocolate cream. Our trip has come to an end. As we keep saying, it's bittersweet, but we are so happy to have been back in Italy after years of being away because of the current climate. But it's so nice to have been back. I think we did an incredible trip. We traveled so well together. We saw so many beautiful places. We saw a lot of the north of Italy, which was gorgeous. God willing, next year I'll do the south. But until then, thank you so much for watching. And if you enjoyed this, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more videos like this one. Ciao from Roma and Italia. My hair looks so stupid too.
Hey, you look gorgeous. Relax.
we of course miss Jen and my mom and everybody, my dad, but how many people am I gonna mention?
We miss the whole family. We miss baby Luna the most.
Oh my god, I cannot wait to squeeze her.
From beautiful Venice, Italy, where Julia got proposed to the lovely Lake Como, where we had the most incredible time, to Florence and Tuscany, where we did an unforgettable wine tour, and now ending our lovely trip in Rome. Thank you so much for watching my Italy 2022 vlogs with my love Nikita, my sister Jules, and her now fiancé Arek. Until next time, arrivederci. Thank you for watching, and please thumbs up if you enjoyed.